fucking right, man.
Do you want to live forever?
I don't want to live forever. I mean, I want to live forever, but I don't. I'd like to live in this state for a long time.
I've been thinking about this and talking about this a lot lately.
Living forever?
I think if heaven's real,
Okay.
and I was the devil, you know what I would do?
Mm.
I'd convince people that they should extend their life.
Yeah.
I'd convince people that they can live forever. I'd convince people to transplant their soul into a machine where they would be trapped for eternity. If you could just trick them.
Right.
Imagine if heaven's real. Imagine if you die one day and you're like, oh my God, it's real. It's not like a dude in the clouds and a guy with a book. It's like, what'd you do when you were in 7th grade? You lied to your mom. And he's like, it's not.
So what is it? What is heaven then?
What if it's just some other realm where you're disembodied from your physical being, but you live in a realm of pure consciousness, just pure consciousness interacting with other consciousness. It's just geometry, just patterns. And what if that's where you're supposed to be? That's great. But what if this place just gets increasingly more dystopian, and as life goes on, you signed up to live forever, but now life is suck. It's just suck. It's just everybody's eating insect burgers, and all your time is monitored by the great overlord powers of the World Economic Forum, which controls the earth. You're hooked up to some grid, and you have to be attached to it and labor for X amount of hours per day in order to be fed and housed.
This sounds similar to reality.
Yeah, but what if it keeps getting worse?
It might keep getting worse.
What if that's really what hell is? What if hell is the trick that you're scared to die, so you sign up to be a part of this cyborg program, and you literally lose your soul?
Yeah.
Your soul gets transplanted into a machine forever, and it's the devil's trick.
And it's just you looking at TikTok all day, just fucking dark web, and that's
And the
hell.
problem is, I would never consider that as a possibility because there's so many loons that run around telling you the devil is crafty and the devil has plans for you. And you're like, sure he does. Okay, it's the devil. Right. But what if it is the devil? And what if one of the ways the devil gets you to think that the devil's stupid is has a bunch of stupid people believe in the devil?
Now, is he a devil? Does he have horns in the tail and stuff? Like, a fiery guy? Because that's always amusing to me.
I bet he can look at any way he wants. I mean, he's got the power to manipulate all of mankind. We're assuming that it's real.
Right, he's like T-1000.
Yeah.
Or T-2000, whatever it was.
No, much more complicated than that. It's literally like tempting you to do the wrong thing all the time. What if that's like a real thing, like a real force in the universe? And it's not just the problems with human biology and the desire to spread your DNA and tribal warfare and people stealing resources from other people so that their DNA would survive and the other ones wouldn't, which is what it's been for all of human history. All the warring and all the thievery and all the horrible shit that people have done to each other. It's all like a survival thing. It's like it's all programmed in like that.
You're freaking me out, Joe.
Yeah.
You're losing me. I'm getting nervous.
You should be. You should be a little nervous. Like what if the trap, the big ultimate trap, is downloading your consciousness into something?
Right.
Like, what if the soul actually can be contained? Like, what if there's a way to actually put it into something? Like, we think of the soul as being, you know, like if you believe in it at all, you think your soul leaves your body when you die. But what if you can suck it out of your body before you die, lock it up in a Ken doll?
I would love for someone to try to suck my soul out via the cock. But what you described as consciousness and just interact with other consciousness, that is reality, is it not?
Or what if you can make duplicates of your consciousness? Mm-hmm. What kind of a hell would that be? What if you just couldn't help it, like one of them ladies that has big, giant, fake butts? What if you just kept making more and more duplicates? Like, what if Donald Trump got a hold of the duplicates of your consciousness machine, and they said, Donald, do you know how well you would dominate the world if there was 1 million of you, all working together in sync?
This is, I mean, literally,
and it's like
the worst
tremendous.
Nightmare.
1 million. We can do 1 million. We could do 1 billion.
There's so
Someone
many
else
of
might
me.
say 1 million's enough. I would say it's not. There's 8 billion people. Why are there 8 billion Trumps? And so you have 8 billion of you. You just keep as much. If you have money, you just keep making duplicates of your consciousness and sending it out there.
That'd be crazy.